the Roman Empire. For centuries, it stood as a beacon of power, wealth, and civilization. From the rugged hills of Scotland to the sun-drenched sands of North Africa, its legions marched, their standards held high. Roman law, Roman engineering, Roman culture, all left an indelible mark on the world. Yet this mighty empire, seemingly invincible, crumbled. How could such a thing happen? The fall of the Roman Empire is a story of intrigue, decline, and ultimately collapse. It is a tale that has captivated historians for centuries, a puzzle with many pieces, each contributing to the bigger picture. There was no single cataclysmic event that brought down Rome. Instead, it was a slow, agonizing decline brought about by a confluence of factors, both internal and external. To understand the fall of Rome, we must journey back in time to the latter days of this once mighty empire. We must delve into the corridors of power where corruption and instability festered. We must walk the streets of Rome, witnessing firsthand the plight of its citizens burdened by economic hardship. And we must stand on the ramparts, feeling the very ground shake beneath our feet as barbarian hordes thundered at the gates. Only then can we begin to grasp the magnitude of this historical turning point, a moment that marked not only the end of an empire, but the dawn of a new age. By the 4th century AD, the Roman Empire, once a model of efficient governance, was plagued by corruption and instability. Emperors rose and fell with alarming frequency, often assassinated by rivals or deposed in military coups. The once revered office of emperor had become a poisoned chalice, a guarantee of a short and brutal reign. This political turmoil had a devastating effect on the empire. Provinces, sensing weakness at the heart of Roman power, became increasingly independent. Tax revenues dwindled as corruption flourished, and the once mighty Roman army, starved of funds and leadership, struggled to maintain order. Adding to the chaos was the ever-growing division between the empire's eastern and western halves. The East, with its wealthy cities like Constantinople, had long eclipsed Rome in terms of economic and political power. This rivalry created a dangerous rift within the empire, further weakening its ability to respond to internal and external threats. The very foundations upon which Rome had been built, strong leadership, efficient administration, and a united front, were crumbling. The empire, weakened from within, was now vulnerable to the gathering storm on the horizon. Rome's vast conquests, while initially a source of immense wealth, ultimately sowed the seeds of its economic downfall. The constant need for expansion to fuel the empire's insatiable appetite for slaves and resources led to overstretched borders and costly military campaigns. To finance these endeavors, the Roman government resorted to heavy taxation, placing an unbearable burden on its citizens. Inflation soared, further eroding the purchasing power of the average Roman. The once thriving middle class found itself squeezed, their savings dwindling as the cost of living skyrocketed. The reliance on slave labor, a cornerstone of the Roman economy, also contributed to its decline. With a large portion of the population enslaved and unable to participate in the economy as consumers, the demand for goods and services stagnated. This, coupled with a decline in innovation and entrepreneurship, stifled economic growth. The Roman Empire, once a symbol of prosperity and abundance, was now trapped in a vicious cycle of economic decline. Its citizens, burdened by taxes and struggling to make ends meet, grew increasingly disillusioned with their rulers. The stage was set for unrest and, ultimately, revolution. Section 4. The Tide Turns, Barbarian Invasions, and the Fall of the Western Empire. As Rome grappled with internal turmoil and economic hardship, a new threat emerged from the fringes of its vast empire barbarian tribes. Driven by a combination of factors, climate change, pressure from other nomadic groups, and the lure of Roman wealth, these tribes, including the Visigoths, Vandals, and Huns, began to exert increasing pressure on the empire's borders. Initially, these incursions were repelled by the Roman army, but as the empire weakened, the barbarians grew bolder. In 410 AD, the Visigoths, led by Alaric, sacked Rome itself, an event that sent shockwaves throughout the empire. The unthinkable had happened. The eternal city, the very heart of Roman power, had been breached. While Rome would recover from this initial blow, the sack of 410 AD marked a turning point. Barbarian invasions became more frequent and devastating, culminating in the deposition of the last Roman emperor in the west, Romulus Augustulus, by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer in 476 AD. This event is traditionally seen as marking the end of the Western Roman Empire. However, it is important to remember that the fall of Rome was not a sudden collapse. Rather, it was a gradual process of disintegration, a slow-motion implosion that unfolded over centuries. The barbarian invasions were merely the final act in a long and complex drama. Section 5. A legacy forged in stone. The enduring impact of Rome. While the Western Roman Empire may have crumbled into dust, its legacy continues to resonate to this day. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice, fairness, and due process, formed the basis of legal systems throughout Europe and beyond. Latin, the language of the Roman Empire, evolved into the Romance languages spoken by millions today, including French, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. Roman engineering feats such as aqueducts, roads, and public baths stand as a testament to their ingenuity and skill. These innovations not only improved the lives of Roman citizens, but also served as models for future generations of builders and architects. Moreover, Roman art, literature, and philosophy continue to inspire and captivate us. From the epic poetry of Virgil to the philosophical treatises of Seneca, Roman thinkers and artists left behind a rich cultural legacy. Their works explored universal themes of love, loss, power, and the human condition, themes that remain as relevant today as they were centuries ago. The Roman Empire may be gone, but its spirit lives on in the art, architecture, languages, and legal systems of the modern world. It is a testament to the enduring power of ideas and the lasting impact of a civilization that, even in its decline, left an undeniable mark on the course of human history. Section 6. Conclusion: The Fall of Rome, a cautionary tale. The fall of the Roman Empire stands as a stark reminder that even the mightiest of empires are not immune to decline and collapse. It is a cautionary tale, a reminder that internal decay can be just as dangerous as external threats. Rome's fall was not caused by any single factor, but rather by a complex interplay of internal and external pressures. Corruption, political instability, economic hardship, and barbarian invasions all played a role in the empire's demise. By studying the fall of Rome, we gain valuable insights into the dynamics of power, the fragility of empires, and the enduring impact of human civilization. It is a story that continues to fascinate and teach us, offering lessons that remain relevant even in the 21st century. The Roman Empire may be gone, but its story continues to resonate, reminding us that even in decline, greatness can leave an enduring legacy. It is a legacy that continues to shape our world, a testament to the power of human ingenuity, ambition, and the enduring spirit of civilization.